How to build the Cameroonian nation? Firstly, by knowing its roots, protecting them, and nurturing them so that they do not wither. Secondly, by reconciling it with itself, with its history. That is, by reconciling its various sociocultural components, by bringing together its most positive energies. Finally, by forging a collective consciousness of the various historical communities that compose it, notably by sowing the seed of love between its populations to make them conscious people, by cultivating together the love of the homeland, which underpins the defense of our dignity and our sovereignty. I'm speaking of this patriotism that keeps us away from betrayal, and the absence of which makes us gravediggers of our own dream of shared progress and influence in the community of nations. I want us to build a Cameroonian nation together, free from exclusion, instilled hatred and desires for revenge, with our wounded plural memory, with the awareness that every wound or care is a brick in the common edifice. The nationalist independence fighter, our eternal heroes, like the colonial powers that fiercely fought them, were all Cameroonians' children, children of our common homeland. On the construction site of nationhood, we must recognize the merits of some of them, missteps of others, but also the silent awareness, although very late sometime, of these missteps. We must acknowledge them with the firm determination to lay them to rest altogether in the great furrow of our common history, that of a reconciled, peaceful, and fraternal Cameroonian nation. I want us to build this nation together in the peaceful cause of a national narrative that strives for our common greatness. Tomorrow, we'll focus on the monuments and symbols dedicated to them. Today, I will recall their memory through a few images, just a symbolic sample as a kind of pilgrimage of gratitude and respect for the sacrifices made. I did not want to exclude, because one does not unite by excluding. I wanted to pay tribute to each of them in proportion to what they have offered to the sacred foundation of a nation whose construction we have the duty to tirelessly pursue despite the obstacles. We forget nothing, but we overcome everything to achieve what is greatest and most beautiful in the historical adventure of peoples, the national ideal that leads us to fight side by side on the field of honor of the homeland, to fight together, forgetting ourselves, to defend its borders, its territorial integrity, its national sovereignty, and the dignity of our people. This is why you will see in the following images symbolically modeled Ruben Um Nyobè, the first Secretary General of the Union des Populations du Cameroun, UPC. Dr. Félix Roland Moumié, President of the UPC. Ernest Wandier, Commander-in-Chief of the National Army for the Liberation of Cameroon, the military branch of the UPC. along with Amadou Ahidjo, the first president of the Republic of Cameroon. I wanted to share with you the visit I paid them. So many other heroes deserve to be included in this tribute. Neither time nor the dedicated space made it possible. May their memories be honored here along with the emblematic figures selected here. Some may castigate what might appear to be an incomprehensible confusion between the victims and their executioners. This is precisely where the uniqueness of our approach lies. That of someone whose family, like so many other Cameroonian families, was not spared by the tragedies of the eve and aftermath of independence, but who is deeply convinced that we must find within ourselves the means to overcome it and move forward together, hand in hand. This is how I dream of the Cameroonian nation, healed of its wounds and looking towards a future that I know is bright.